Today we're going to be crocheting a coaster, but let me tell you a little bit of something first. I have been preparing a bunch of Amigurumi Christmas ornaments. I found this pattern on Etsy, and I'm definitely going to give her a shout out when I do make that video. I was hoping that that was going to end up being this week, but it doesn't quite look like I'm going to get them finished. However, the sunflower coaster has been something that was commented on a lot in the video that I posted a couple of weeks ago, 13 gift ideas for any occasion. That one has seemed to be one of everybody's favorite. So I wanted to go ahead and do a tutorial on that sunflower coaster. Now, here's a little bit of a catch, because the sunflower coasters are in this green bowl, kind of like as grass or leaves, if you will. And it's going to be too long if I try to do both in one tutorial. So I am going to have a series of 2. Of course, if you end up watching the sunflower coaster tutorial as soon as it posts tomorrow, then you're going to have to wait 2 more days for the tutorial for the bowl. But if tomorrow has gone past, then in that case, you would just end up looking in the description box of the sunflower coaster and click on to go to the tutorial for the bowl. And if you happen to click on this one first, then you would go into the description box in that video and click on the link to the sunflower coaster. So was that confusing? I hope not. Let's go ahead and crochet the darn coaster. All right, so let's go ahead and crochet this beautiful little sunflower coaster. We are going to need a 4mm crochet hook today, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle for weaving in the ends when we're finished. And I am using this color Coffee in Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and this is also Red Heart Super Saver yarn in the color bright yellow. All right, so let's go ahead and begin with the brown yarn. So we are going to begin with a magic ring. Okay. And I like to pull my magic rings quite a bit closed. I got into that habit when I was making plushies because it's really hard to pull the ring closed with chenille yarn. So in this magic ring, we are chaining 3, and then we are going to double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. Let's do that one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the 2 loops that are on your hook. Those are double crochets. Now this chain 3 is considered 1 double crochet. And so we have 1, 2, 3 made already. We need a total of 16 double crochets. So we need to crochet 13 more. 13 more. All right, so let's go ahead. This is a total of 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now let's go ahead and count and make sure that we do have 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the chain 3 is 16. So perfect. We're going to go ahead and we're going to join by slip stitching to the top of that very first double crochet. Now let's go ahead and tighten up that ring. Okay, so that we're going to chain 3. Now we are going to increase all the way around. So double crochet in that same space, and then 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and you are going to repeat that all the way around. We're increasing 2 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Take your time, and I will meet you back here when you are finished. Okay, so now we are at that very last one where it can look kind of confusing because that's where the chain 3 is. You want to go ahead and crochet 2 double crochets in that stitch, and then slip stitch in the top of that first double crochet. And now you should have 32 double crochets. Let's go ahead just for the heck of it and count and make sure that we have 16 sets of 2, which is 32 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sets. Okay. So now what we want to do is chain 1 and cut our yarn and pull that through. Let's take the time and weave in this tail from the very beginning of the magic ring. We pulled it snug, so now we want to make sure that that ring isn't going to slowly open itself. And how we do that is we're going to go ahead and pull the yarn through around the bottom of those double crochets on the back side that we initially made in the ring. Then we're going to come back the opposite direction, skip where you just came out of, and go under the next one and go under a few. And then just kind of weave it in a little bit, kind of climbing upwards. Okay. Now that's not going to come undone, and your ring isn't going to come open in the center. Cut that. All right, so now we are switching to the yellow yarn, and we're going to make a slip knot. Insert your hook and draw through that slip knot. And now we are going to chain 3, 2, and 3, and then we're going to double crochet in that same space. And then we are going to chain 4. We are going to double crochet in the next stitch. Now I'm going ahead and I'm putting my tail over the hook so that I can kind of crochet that in as I go. So we're going to 2 double crochet in this stitch. Then we are going to skip 2 stitches, and we are going to double crochet in the next stitch, and then another double crochet in that same stitch, chain 4, and then double crochet in the next stitch, and double crochet in that same stitch. Then we are going to skip 2 stitches and 2 double crochet in this next stitch. Then we're going to chain 4, and double crochet 2 in the next stitch. Skip 2 stitches and 2 double crochet in the third one. Chain 4, and in the next stitch 2 double crochets, and you're going to repeat that sequence around, and I will meet you back at the end. Alright, so for the last round we are not going to chain any like we did for all the other rounds. We're just going to go ahead and we are going to double crochet 5 in this chain 4 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we are going to do a chain 2 picot. So chain 2, I got a hair stuck on there, and then we are going to slip our hook into these 2 bars here, and then yarn over, pull through those 2 bars, and then pull through that loop on your hook, and that creates a picot. Now that stitch here was a little loose. I don't like it, so I'm going to take that apart and just make sure that's a little tight here, and go through those 2 bars and do it again. There we go. Now pull this aside and double crochet 5 in the chain 4 space. So you're going to have a total of 10 double crochets separated by that picot, and this is creating your first petal. Then we are going to slip stitch in between these 2 here, and then 5 double crochet in the next chain 4 space. 3, 4, 5, chain 2, slide your hook under those 2 bars, yarn over, and pull through. Push these over and double crochet 5. If you have liked this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of upcoming videos, which I post every Tuesday and Friday. Okay, slip stitch, and you're going to repeat the same thing all the way around, crocheting your petals with 5 double crochets, a 2-chain picot, and then 5 double crochets, and I will meet you back here when you are finished crocheting your petals. Now I just finished crocheting my last picot, so I have 5 double crochets left. Now when we reach the end, we just go ahead in between these two right here and slip stitch, and then chain 1, cut your yarn and pull through, and weave in your ends. Now don't forget that we are going to be doing a tutorial for the bowl that these coasters go in. Okay. And there is a beautiful sunflower coaster. Now, time yourself and see how long it's going to take you to crochet the next one, and let me know how long it took you. Till next time. Bye.